My name is Emma Cunningham, and the piece that I chose was The Sleeping Beauty, Op. 66, Act 1, The Spell by Tchaikovsky. It was composed and orchestrated from October 1888 to August 1889. It had minor revisions during stage rehearsals in the last 3 months of 1889. The ballet is scored for a large orchestra comprising a piccolo, 2 flutes, 2 oboes, an English horn, 2 clarinets in A-B flat, 2 bassoons, 4 horns in F, 2 cornets in A-B flat, 2 trumpets in A-B flat, 3 trombones, a tuba, 4 timpani, triangle, tambourine, military drum, cymbals, bass drum, tam-tam, glockenspiel, piano, harp, violins 1, violins 2, violas, cellos, and double basses. At the beginning of the piece, there's very high emotions, and it feels very intense, like a battle or a fight is going on. But then once you get to about 48 seconds, it transforms from this intense, powerful sound to this peaceful, whimsical, fairy tale-like noise that you're walking. It feels like you're walking through a beautiful garden. The music is very loud at the beginning, and I feel like the cymbals play a big part in that. Just the clashing of them together, it just adds to the drama of it all. And it keeps going for a bit at the beginning before you get to 48 seconds. And the cymbals, you can just hear them hit and hit and hit, and they start to get slower. And it's like a battle is ending, like it's the final swings that are happening and someone's winning. I think what I enjoyed about this piece was probably how dynamic it was. So you had these loud, intense, dramatic parts in it, but then it would go from that to this lovely romantic sound, and it was like you were going from a war to romance to a fairy tale, like back and forth. And I just loved how it could do that, but it did it so well. It was like a smooth transition into both, and I really enjoyed how dynamic all of that was and just how beautiful it all sounded together. Like I said earlier, certain parts could fit in a war scene, in a battle, like a one-on-one fight. I feel like would be really perfect for it. And there's also scenes, I picture someone just walking through a beautiful, whimsical garden, and certain parts of the piece could fit perfectly for that. Or a couple is dancing and they're spinning around and it's just those two. I feel like it would fit absolutely perfect. And I would tell others that when you're listening to this piece, you're not going to get bored. You're not just going to be listening to the same thing over and over again because it's so different, and every piece in it is it's unique in its own way. They do correlate in some ways, but no two pieces the same. I think what I picked up on the most while listening to this was just the transitions, and I cannot get over how smooth they were and how it was going from this loud, insane music to this peaceful and quiet, and it just went so smooth. I don't understand how they did that. It was so cool. When I read the title of this piece, I didn't expect it to be as dynamic as it was. When I think Sleeping Beauty, I think fairy tale, romantic, and that kind of peaceful music. So I did not expect that I was going to get a whole different side, so it definitely shocked me.